Hola, ¿qué tal? Esto es Discrow Plays. Yo soy Elvira, como veis, estamos en un capítulo más de Final Fantasy XVI. Aquí Clive, Jill y Torgal con un espontáneo que se nos ha sumado aquí en la espalda, con el señor con bigote que no tenía otro sitio por donde pasar y se ha quedado aquí escuchando la conversación por algún motivo que desconozco. Así que nada, si visteis el final del vídeo anterior, estamos aquí para intentar pasar esta especie de aduana donde nos están pidiendo unos papeles que no tenemos. Y hemos quedado con Goetz, así que no sé muy bien cómo vamos a solucionar esto. Vamos a movernos para que este señor se pire. Señor, ¿se puede usted ir? Por favor, es una conversación privada. Señor. Bueno, pues nada, hasta luego. Vamos a dejarle ahí con sus cosas. Vamos a buscar a Goetz, que no tengo ni idea de dónde puede estar. Mira, es que el señor se ha quedado ahí un poco conspicuo un rato, ¿eh? Vamos por aquí, a ver dónde está. ¿Estará mirando algún tenderete de estos? Qué reluciente tiene aquí la plata, la señora. Goetz, ¿dónde estás? Goetz. Con lo grande que es, deberíamos poder verlo. Si es enorme, ¿cómo no lo veo? Ojo, ¿dónde está? Me lo he saltado ya. Cerca, ¿dónde? Aquí detrás me marca, pero no lo he visto. ¿Dónde está? Ah, míralo. Está aquí infiltrado con las cajas. Goods. Y yo Goetz. Goods.
Slow down, Goods. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us, Pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and...
Vaya.
Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
Por supuesto.
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
Eso digo yo, ¿dónde empezamos?
I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
Vale.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Vale, yo no he visto ningún letrero con chocobo rojo por aquí, pero bueno, supongo que habrá alguno hacia atrás. Ve a las caravanas bermejas. Bermejas. Paso que quemo. Pero si hemos estado aquí. Pero no habíamos entrado por esta calle. Pasamos por el mercader, pero no entramos. Chocobo rojo. Chocobo rojo.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Bueno.
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Just don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
No. Y entonces así remueves un poco y te sale la sopa.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then we can be on our way.
Claro.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
Pues no.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes.
Pues claro.
The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us?
Por
We want to
supuesto.
get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen.
Pues venga.
Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Vamos para allá.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Mira, ya me están haciendo regalitos. No me mires así. Otra insignia más, ¿eh? Tenemos como 50 ya.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Misión aceptada. Ladronzuelos pueriles. Pueriles, ¿eh? Tampoco hacía falta insultarlos así, pero bueno. A ver. Ayuda a Eloise. Eloise, tremenda canción. La iba a cantar, pero no tengo, no tengo alto para llegar ahí. A Tino Casal. Vale, vamos por aquí. Habla con el mercader de muebles. Este tiene que saber algo, ¿no? Seguro que le hayan robado más de una vez ya. Señor, ¿alguien le metió la mano en los bolsillos recientemente?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too. Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? Less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Vale, pues vamos por a ver por aquí.
Finest earthenware from the free cities! Come and taste my
Oh, a ver. Hola, hola, tremendas barbacoas. Yo no como carne, pero el que coma carne tiene que ver este juego y babear en esta zona, ¿no? Madre mía. Cómo se esmeran cuando tienen que dibujar la comida, ¿eh? Estos programadores, pescadera.
Fish for sale, fresh sorted and smoked. Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
Ajá.
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Bueno, más difícil de lo que tú te crees, Jill. Se ve que no has hablado mucho con niños últimamente, ¿verdad? A ver, ¿dónde están? Mira, por aquí. Tú.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me.
Ya.
What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
No me creo nada que el niño no lo sepa, pero bueno, ok. Vamos a fingir que me lo creo. Guiño, guiño. A ver qué más hay por aquí. No hay ninguno, ¿no? No hay ninguno por aquí. No. ¿Hacia atrás? Mira, aquí hay otro.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Hansa, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Vale. Busca onza. Que está por aquí detrás otra vez, ¿no? Nos está sacando del mercado todo el rato. Manera de hacerme andar para adelante y para atrás. Todos los escenarios, ¿eh? Vale, pues está casi en la puerta, pero bueno.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Ah, aquí está. A ver si no tienen montado un club de ladrones. Míralo.
He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance to be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
A correr.
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hansa!
Míralo, lo sabía. Es que lo sabía que salía corriendo. Lo sabía.
So that was Hansa, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Pues tú sigue esperando con lo que corre un niño, ¿sabes? Si te quedas ahí rajando con Jill, hermano, lo vamos a perder de vista.
I need to find him before his employers do.
Ahora, ti que sí. Tú no corras, ¿eh? No te des prisa. ¿Has visto un niño por aquí con cara de mala leche?
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
A la gracias, majo. A ver, ¿dónde se metió el niño este a las narices? ¿Dónde se ha escondido? Vaya, vaya.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me.
Vale.
Bad, but it doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it,
¿Cómo nos echa la bronca con los brazos?
someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Ajá.
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guilt, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Ojo.
Don't hurt him.
Vale. Son guaperillas, ¿eh?
Making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are.
¿Me va a reconocer?
That brooch.
Sí.
Where did you get it?
¿Tú qué crees? ¿Esto dónde se ha escondido con el niño?
What's this feel?
Goods. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Ajá.
Your sister?
Eloise, ¿no? O Mid. ¿Cuál de todas? Ya no sé quién es tu hermana.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
Eso, vale. Tenía más sentido ya.
Just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
Me queda un poco con la gana de pelear con el tío este, pero bueno.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast?
Theodore.
Vultures who have made Boglad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Pues misión cumplida. Ladronzuelos pueriles. Vale. A ver, entonces, ¿qué nos ayuda? Habla con Theodore.
Where is it?
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boglad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lately's Cleft.
To Lately's Cleft, then.
Pues vamos para allá, bandidos de corazón de piedra.
Lately's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Vamos. Let's go. ¿Puedo ir en chocobo? Aquí no me deja. Está muy lejos esto. A lo mejor cuando salgamos de aquí. Gila de papi, tengo hambre. Me la he cruzado como 5 veces, madre mía. No. Landa del olvido. Vale, puedo ir ya en chocobo. Chocobito. Vámonos. Pero ¿por qué no pillo este objeto desde el chocobo? No lo entiendo. Ahora. Oh, ¿por qué te bajas? Estamos demasiado cerca. Vaya, mira dónde están los ladrones. Casi no tienen pinta de ladrones, ¿eh? Su utilidad al poder. ¿Dónde que ibais a pasar desapercibidos? Cachoperros. ¡Oh, qué coordinación con Theodore! Serán mindundis, ¿no? Bueno, esto está demasiado cerca. Ah, hay otra banda aquí. Hola, ¿qué tal? Vengo a darle una paliza. ¿Cómo lo ven? No, echo a perder. Stay down. Vale, ahora que seguimos subiendo a la montaña. Esto ya parece más campamento, ¿eh? Sí, mira, ahí tienen el tesoro.
Some of our new recruits are natural born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Venga, vamos a reventarlos. Si son 4 mataos.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
Pero si son 4 mataos. Vamos.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Venga. Vamos. Uy. Vaya mierda de esquiva que he hecho ahí. Buena. Uy, va. Buenísima. Oh, madre mía. Los extertores de la muerte. Hala, pues se acabaron los bandidos. Y mira qué botín, el premio gordo.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
Vale.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her the part I played, won't you?
No le digáis lo mucho que ha ayudado a mi hermana, por favor. Vale, pues ahora tenemos que volver, pero creo que puedo hacer viajecitos rápido aquí, ¿verdad? Sí. Vamos para allá. A ver, está aquí esta muchacha, esperándonos con los brazos en jarra.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way.
Sí, va, hombre.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on.
I will.
Pues como no se lo expliques tú.
Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
Vaya.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one.
Más o menos.
So what would you say to working together again?
Ya veremos.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
Otra insignia más, por favor. Tengo una colección inmensa.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Vale, insignia combinada. Ah, mira. Ahora tenemos la insignia de la fraternidad. Tócate las narices.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Has intentado estafar encima de que te ayudo, ¿eh? Ya te vale, Eloise. Bandido de corazón de piedra, pues completadísima. Mira, pasante de mercader y hálito del rayo. Vale. Pues hasta luego. Exacto, vámonos. Uno, hay otra secundaria por ahí. Paso. Si pasamos de las secundarias un poco ya y vamos directo al meollo del asunto. Igual que estamos haciendo en Diablo. Es que se me está haciendo muy largo ya este Final Fantasy, porque las secundarias son horriblemente vacías y inservibles. Gus, amigo. Gus.
You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hunter. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have.
Mira qué carita me lleva.
Job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
Bueno. Hala. Así aprendes que la legalidad viene con un sueldo bajo, siempre.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Bueno, pues hora de ponerse en marcha, ¿no? Por fin. Mientras tanto, otra vez. Nueva capital imperial. Vaya. Sala de invitados. ¿Quiénes todos están tomando aquí el té?
I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my
Sí, que
father.
básicamente Anabel, ¿no?
For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered. Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations.
I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
¿Qué importancia le dan a esta flor, no? Tiene que simbolizar algo muy tocho, pero no lo estoy pillando.
What do you know of my blood?
Ojito. Ojito Anabel.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear. That his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash. Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Vaya, vaya. La pizza punk. Se veía venir. Esta tipa es muy Juego de Tronos, ¿eh? Sí. También es muy Shakespeare, porque Shakespeare jugaba con eso un poco bastante. Y llegó antes. Es muy Macbeth todo.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque.
Sí, Anabel.
And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together. Bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
my prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
Va a intentar matar a Anabel, ¿verdad?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Yo creo que va a intentar matar a Anabel. Se viene.
This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabelle.
¿Ves? Lo sabía.
Son shall be put to death, and the empire restored.
Lo sabía, lo sabía. Es que es normal, si es que se viene cantando desde hace ya tiempo. Es que vaya a intentar matar a Annabelle era solo cuestión de minutos. Vale, pues aquí no podemos viajar, dejamos esa secundaria pendiente. Realmente no sé si voy a terminar las secundarias porque se me está haciendo muy pesado el ir a recoger maderita o que me manden a comprar cabezas de ajo, sinceramente. Entonces vamos a seguir con la principal porque todavía nos da un poquito más de tiempo. A ver qué demonios hacemos en el dominio cristalino. Ojo, qué bonito se ve este escenario, tío. Cambiaremos ahora a Bahamut. Molaría muchísimo, tío, manejar a Bahamut. No, volvemos con Clive.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
No le dan un respiro a Clive, nunca. Nunca le dan un respiro a Clive. Uy, este está poniendo la oreja. Mira, mira, cómo oye. Pues que se está liando parda. Claro. ¿No lo ves? Que Bahamut lo está quemando todo. Mira el fuego. Que el príncipe se ha cabreado, ¿eh? Uy, se está marcando una... Ostras, ¿cómo se llamaba? Ay, se me ha olvidado el nombre, tío. Se está marcando... Ay, 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 ay. Una Khaleesi, ¿no? Sí, sí. Bahamut se está marcando una Khaleesi. Los va a churruscar a todos. Dani, ¿no? Daenerys. Se está marcando una Daenerys. Ponlo, que salto. Let's go. Toma. Tío, que se está marcando una Daenerys, tío. Está quemando a todo el maldito pueblo. Uy, ahora jugamos a Assassin's Creed. Cielo de lamentos. Vamos para allá. Let's go. ¿Y ahora qué hago? ¿Para dónde voy? ¿Por aquí? Ah, no me deja. ¿Y qué hago? Si no me dejas bajar, ¿qué hacemos? Tiene que haber una escalera o algo, ¿no? Sí, un puentecillo por aquí. Porque lo de saltar un metro, Clive se ve que no lo tiene practicado. Bueno, pues nada. Por ahí. Ah, mira. Todo automatizado. Por aquí. ¿Es this Uncharted 4? literalmente reventando la ciudad.
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goods.
Vale, no sé para qué nos va a ayudar Goods, pero bueno. Oh,
Just hope he's all right.
oh vaya. Atrás. Vámonos. Vámonos que me caliento. Uy, va. Ojito, este ya es más durito, ¿eh? Cuidado, cuidado. Ahí va. Vamos. Sí, la ayuda. Gracias. Oh. Que no veo con la maldita cámara. Vamos a por él. Y adiós, amigo. Adiós, amigo, vámonos. Let's go. Más enemigos por aquí, unos cangrejillos. Vamos. Oh. Están cayendo muertos. Pues igual os corto un poco el rollo, pero vamos a dejar el capítulo de hoy aquí, porque si no va a saltar la cinemática. Ya llevamos 50 minutitos de vídeo. Espero que no me digáis mucho. Vamos a continuar con toda esta epicidad en el siguiente. Muchísimas gracias por verlo. Nos vemos